We've got a couple questions here, and then we'll move on to the next item. Senator King.
Mr. Selig, maybe I didn't make my request that clear, sometimes I don't communicate. What I'm trying to do is, when I say trying to find out the true cost is, let's make it simple, about these people that don't qualify and the people that do qualify and the cost of the program. And what I'm looking for is let's say you have 10 people on the program costs $100. That's $10 per person. But if you only have 5 people that actually qualify for the program, and you look at that cost versus the people that actually qualify, you're talking about $20 per. Now that's what happens in the real world, in the business world. If you don't, you go bankrupt. And I mean, it just shows how this kind of stuff is just bankrupting our country. And do you understand what I'm asking for? Whenever you do the cost of the redetermination PO, I want the actual people that qualify and the cost of the program, and then that's going to give us our true cost, what it's doing for the people that work there, that it's supposed to work for.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. We'll give you estimates, and the issue is, and then what I've seen in other states, and this is where it becomes problematic. Now, I'll use the state of Illinois as an example. You know, Illinois saved a few $100 million when they first implemented through cost avoidance because they had much stricter procedures on the front end. But they put together this through a legislative act called the SMART Act. But they brought in, and I think Representative Hammer at the first hearing was mentioned, they brought in a real large workforce that they figured an ROI, let's hire. I think the contract was in maybe more than a couple $1 million. But there was a number of workers that came in that really had a very proactive effort, and also involved the community side too, notifying folks. But they can do it that way, or you can rely on the systems. And so in our final report, we're going to give you some ideas, and we're also going to try to do the estimate on potential, leakage and savings that you could have by fixing the system in the way that we'd like to see you look at it.
Okay. Because in future assessments going forward, when they want to add programs or do something, you have to figure in, no matter if Ron King comes up with it, so as I mentioned in construction, you knew when you go into the thing what your estimate was going to be on waste, fraud, or whatever. So it would give you, if you're having a 50% program, and then you're telling people from the future the program's going to cost $100 per person, when really, if you look at the whole thing, any program that you go forward, if you're going to be honest and truthful with the taxpayers, you're going to have to tell them up front, this is the estimate that we have on the amount of fraud and waste that we're going to have with any particular program. And then you get what the true cost of the program, because it's only meant for the people that are qualified, and to just discount and just say, put it across the board, to me, is not being straightforward.
Okay. Again, we don't want to have discussions. We want to have questions. So we're going to go on. Senator Ingram, you got a question?